Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Heather, I'm the Yogi, and this is Friday Power Flow. Got myself all set up, all squared away to record, and then in the field next door they started picking up the hay. I think that's what they're doing. So there's a little bit of background noise, but there's almost always a little bit of background noise either around us or in our heads, and so that's part of why we practice, to help focus and find our center, get balanced and connected. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. So what do you say? Let's get started. Come onto your mat and we'll begin in child's pose. Settling into your child's pose. You can have your knees wide or together, arms forward or alongside. Let your head land, let your hips soften down. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. A big inhale, breathing and filling up. And allowing yourself to empty out. So noticing, sure, the background noise, whether it's stuff around you in your environment, whether it's the noise in your head. But then invite yourself back and choose your focus. I find it really helpful to focus on my breath, and that's why I'm always reminding everyone to breathe. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. It's something that we can remind ourselves to do on our mat and off our mat. And it's more than just breathing, right? Because we're doing that all the time. It is letting our breath slow down and deepen and shift to the forefront of our attention so that all that other stuff can kind of settle down in the background. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And then take your hands a little more forward, tuck your toes under, and come on up into your downward facing dog. If you want to take more time in child's pose now or at any point during your practice, you can. Set your hands on your feet and maybe add in a little bit of movement. You can bend one knee and the other, move your head or your hips around. Just beginning to come into your body. Feel your body and feel your breath make this connection or reestablish this connection. And feel that you are here. You can set your gaze or close your eyes, drishti. Another long breath in. And a big breath out. Take another full inhale. As you exhale, make your way up to the front edge of your mat. Set your feet, soften your knees, and come all the way up to stand. Hands reach high here. Heart lifts, fill up. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Set your gaze. You can lower your gaze or close your eyes. And you might set an intention for your practice today. Together we'll take a full breath in. And a long breath out. Inhale, sweep up, reach and lift. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, flat back, inhale. Hands to your mat. Step back to your high push-up. You can have your knees lifted or you can drop them down. Take a big inhale. Move forward, halfway down or all the way down. Low push-up. And you can drop your knees here. A big breath in. Upward dog, cobra or low cobra. And as you exhale, back to your downward dog or your child's pose. Take a long breath in. And a long breath out. A big inhale. And a big exhale. Take a deep breath in here. And as you exhale lightly, step or jump to the front. Set your feet, halfway lift. Fold forward, exhale. Ground down, rise up, reach and lift. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale. upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. A couple of good deep breaths here. One breath at a time. Checking in with your hands and your feet, your foundation. Checking in with your breath and your intention. Really checking in with yourself. Feeling what you need right here, right now. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Inhale, rise up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhaling. Upward facing dog. Exhaling. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Another big inhale here. Exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Inhale, rise up. Reach and lift. Ground down, reach up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Or add in a child's pose. You can add in child's pose at any point during your practice. You can add in any variations that feel good for your body at this time. Allowing yourself this time and taking it one breath at a time. Take another deep breath in. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet. Put a big bend to your knees. Weight of your body a little more in your heels. You can extend your arms, your hands high, or let them come to rest at your heart. Set your gaze or close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And then a long breath out. A big inhale. And a big exhale. Take one more deep breath in here. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Right foot steps forward. Warrior one. Virabhadrasana. Spin your back foot flat. You can reach your hands high or let your hands come to rest at your heart. You can lengthen your stance or widen your stance a bit. You can also shorten your stance. Feel your feet on your mat. Feel that you are grounded and supported. And take a long inhale. Then a big exhale. Okay, now I think they're weed whacking. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward now, warrior one. You can take one big step and come up. It might be a couple of smaller steps. And absolutely, as you get into it, you can adjust as needed. As we get into our practice, it can be an adjustment. Help us come back to our center. Feel grounded and supported, present. Helps to, at least for me, helps raise my vibration. And I really enjoy sharing this with you. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. A big inhale. And a long exhale. One more big breath in here. Exhale lightly. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit down, sit back, reach up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Right foot steps. Warrior one. Back foot flat. Set your feet. Come up. Exhale. Hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Left foot forward. Warrior one. Root down, rise up, exhale, hands back down to your mat. High push up to low. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Left foot again, warrior one. Set your feet, rise up, open out, warrior two. It's challenging, right, to get on your mat. Allow yourself some time. Be present. Uneven ground. I'm on uneven ground. That's challenging. The noise next door. That's challenging. There's always challenges. And so we rise to the challenge. We do allow ourselves this time and this space. And it does help. Take a deep breath in, then a long breath out. Big bend in your front knee, grounded through both feet, toes are soft, spin your palms to the sky. Take your left hand high, reverse your warrior, reach up and go back. Notice if your back knee starts to collapse, connect through the foot, lengthen through the leg, lift up, take a big inhale, exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Once more, left foot forward, warrior one. Come up, open out, warrior two. Take your left hand high, reverse your warrior. Side angle, Parsva Konasana. Left elbow on your left leg, right arm reaches up to the sky. I don't think there's any easy button except in the Staples commercials. So it's not that your practice suddenly makes life easy, but it makes moving through the challenges a little more simple. That's not right. A little simpler. Makes moving through the challenges a little simpler. Take your top arm, lengthen it forward. If you want to slide your bottom hand down inside or outside your front foot, you can. Cultivating balance and strength, ease and grace and joy. And then those are the qualities that you can bring into any challenge that you encounter. Take a long breath in, and a long breath out. And it is absolutely a practice. Take your top arm up, wrap it around behind your back. I am still practicing, cultivating those qualities as I encounter challenges in my everyday life. Take a deep breath in, then a long breath out. A big inhale, and a big exhale. Front foot, left foot is flat and straight, left knee tracks over ankle. Grounded through your right foot is long and strong, long through your torso. You might find you can gently roll your right shoulder back, let your chest, your heart lift here. A deep breath in, and a long breath out. Here, reach your top arm up. Let it bring you up to your warrior two. Straighten your left leg, drop your hands. Pivot your toes toward the side, feet parallel or a little bit pigeon-toed. Interlace your fingers at your low back. You can put a towel or strap between your hands to give yourself more room. Lift on your inhale. And as you exhale, begin to fold forward. You can soften your knees. You can have your fingers interlaced, but soften your fingers. Let your head drop. And if it feels like a struggle, you can absolutely bring your hands down to the ground. Take a deep breath in, and a long breath out. Another big inhale here. As you exhale, bring your hands down, hands under your shoulders, come halfway up. Pivot around toward the back edge of your mat. Right toes point forward, straight ahead. You're on the ball of your left foot. Step your right foot back. High push up to low push up. Inhale. Upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. A big inhale and a big exhale. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale lightly. Step or jump to your hands. Halfway lift. Inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit down, sit back, reach up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Left foot steps. Warrior one. Back foot flat. Rise up. Exhale. Hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale. Upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps, warrior one. Virabhadrasana, come on up. Exhale, hands back to your mat. High push up to low. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Right foot again, warrior one, rise up, add in warrior two. Add in a little bit of space between your feet, some space between your fingers and your toes, some space from all that noise. Just by taking a deep breath in and a long breath out. A big inhale and a big exhale. Shoulders soft. You can extend through your arms and your hands, or you can let your hands come to rest at your heart. Dipping into your right knee. Lengthening through your left leg. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. A lot of space here on your right side body. Strong foundation. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps, warrior one, come up. Open out, warrior two. Right hand high, reverse your warrior. Side angle, Parsva Konasana. Right elbow lightly on your right leg. Left arm up to the sky. Check in with your feet. Check in with your breath and your intention. Again, check in with yourself. Allowing yourself to be right here, right now. A deep breath in and a long breath out. Take your top arm, lengthen it forward. If you want to slide your bottom hand down, you can slide your bottom hand down toward the ground. Especially if you're reaching your right hand down towards the ground. Watch out for collapsing down. Same actually with your right elbow on your right leg. Using this to assist you in lifting up. Top arm goes back up, wrap it around behind your back, half bind or full bind. Using our practice as part of our foundation to assist in lifting us up, raising our vibration. A deep breath in and a long breath out. A big inhale and a big exhale. Here goes the tractor. Breathe in and breathe out. Take a deep inhale and a big exhale. Reach your top arm up. Let it bring you up to your warrior two. Straighten your right leg, drop your hands. Toes pivot toward the side. Once more, feet parallel or a little bit pigeon-toed. I hope you can hear me through all that. Interlace your fingers at your low back. Heart lifts on your inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. And you can add in a different hand variation here if you like. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, drop your hands down, hands under your shoulders, come halfway up. Pivot back around toward the front. Coming into your runner's lunge, set your hands, left foot is forward, left foot steps back. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. A deep breath in, and a long breath out. Another big inhale here. As you exhale, step or jump to your hands. Halfway lift, inhale, fold forward, exhale. Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet, bend your knees, let your feet be even. Bring your hands to your heart, take a big inhale. Twist to your right, left elbow toward the outside of your right leg. It's such a dramatic contrast between the quietness of our practice and being in nature, and then the noisiness of the tractor. Hands can stay together or they can come apart. If you want to stick in a side crow, you can stick in a side crow. Hips are low, chest is high. Long through your spine. Toes are soft. You can have your feet together or apart. Take one more big inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Walk your feet apart. Butt hips with distance. Peace fingers hook your big toes. Halfway lift on your inhale. Lengthen and fold as you exhale. It's contrast in the noise, but it's so much more than just that. If it doesn't work to hold your toes, you can let your hands dangle. You can be in a ragdoll or a halfway lift here. Be in your body. Feel your breath. A big inhale and a big exhale. Release your toes. Walk your feet closer together to touch. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit down, reach up, set your foundation, hands to your heart. Big breath in. Now twist to your left. Right elbow toward the outside of your left leg. Notice if your feet are uneven, if your knees are uneven, you can adjust. A balance of effort and ease. Steady balanced breath here, and you can keep your hands together or you can open up. Again, side crow is an option, child's pose is an option. You have the option to listen to all that noise in the background or focus in on your breath, your intention, your heart, your spirit. Take one more big inhale, fold forward, exhale. Walk your feet apart, get about hips width distance, stand on your hands, Padahastasana, palms up, fingertips towards heels, halfway lift, lengthen and fold. A couple of good deep breaths here. You might find you can soften your face, soften your jaw. Long breath in and a big breath out. Take your hands up front of your feet. Walk your feet closer together to touch. Rise to stand. Come all the way up. Hands high, heart lifts. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Left foot steps forward. Crescent lunge. Step up. Rise up. Lift off. Airplane. Dekasana. Sweep your hands back. Palms down towards the ground. Lift through your standing leg, your left leg, and then lift and extend the right leg. Chest is high here. A long breath in and a long breath out. Bring your hands to your heart and come on into your half moon. Left hand reaches down for the ground in front and a little to the left of your baby toe. Hips begin to stack, shoulders begin to stack. You can take your right arm up. Maybe you rest it on your hip. Press out through your right heel, your lifted heel. Take your flying foot a little higher, deep breath in. Lightly drop back to your warrior two. Find your footing, straighten your left leg, and come on into triangle, Trikonasana. Reach beyond your left toes with your left hand. And let your left arm lengthen down towards the ground, right arm up towards the sky. Set your gaze here or close your eyes. A deep breath in. And a long breath out. A full body breath in. And a full exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Ground through your feet. Rise to stand. Drop your hands. Once more, toes towards the side. This time, hands to your hips or to your low back. Lift on your inhale. As you exhale, begin to fold. Hands come under your shoulders, halfway lift. Bend your left knee. Press down away through the right foot. Come through center and switch sides. Bend your right knee. Press through the left foot. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend right. Here, walk your hands towards your right toes. Pivot around toward the back. Runner's lunge. Rise up to your crescent lunge. Standing on your right foot, strong core. Lift off, airplane, Dekasana. Lengthening through your standing leg, lifting your left leg, lifting your heart. Hands reach back, palms spin down. Steady breath here. You might find you can soften your toes. Bring your hands to your heart now, half moon. Right hand reaches down toward the ground in front, a little to the right of your baby toe. Gently begin to open up. This whole practice, we are beginning to open up and lighten up. Take a deep breath in. Left foot steps back. Warrior two, straighten your right leg. Triangle, Trikonasana. Right hand goes beyond the right toes and then down towards the ground. Left arm up toward the sky. You can set your gaze here or close your eyes. Long legs, long spine, long arms, a long breath in. And a long breath out. A big inhale. And a big exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Ground through your feet, come on up. Drop your hands once more, toes toward the side, hands to your hips or to your low back. Lift on your inhale, fold forward as you exhale. Hands under your shoulders, that halfway lift. Bend your right knee, come to center, bend your left. Center and right. Center and left, pivot back around toward the front, plant your hands, you're in your runner's lunge, left foot steps back, high push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. A deep breath in and a long breath out. Bring your feet together a little bit forward, right leg to the sky. Bend your right knee, down dog, hip opener. If you want to flip, you can flip. And come on into half pigeon, right knee forward, left leg long behind you. You might set up the variation on your back. You can adjust where you have your right foot, your left foot. Lengthening through your spine in either variation, letting your head land. A deep breath in. And a long breath out. And it's more than just the contrast of the noise between the tractor and our practice in nature. It is the stillness, the ease that we can find in our practice in nature. This sense that nothing has to be forced. Everything unfolds in its own way, in its own time. And of course, it's the balance, right, between the technology of, it's the balance of modern technology and being in nature. And take a deep breath in and a long breath out. The balance of connecting through modern technology like we do when we practice together here, but then also connecting with nature, with ourselves, our hearts, our spirits. When we spend too much time engaged in technology, I think we do disconnect, and that's when we start to feel ungrounded, unsteady, off balance. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Set your hands on your shoulders. Make your way back to your downward facing dog. You can add in any movement that you need here. Set your foundation, bring your feet together a little bit forward. Take your left leg high. Bend your left knee for your down dog hip opener. And you can flip, you can drop your right knee, and when you're ready, set up your half pigeon on this side. A deep breath in, and a long breath out. patient and committed. And we find these moments where there is stillness and balance, ease and joy, connection. Set your hands under your shoulders. Start to come up, sweep your back leg forward, lie down on your back, and set up for your bridge or your wheel. Any variation, any combination. Set your feet, they can be hips width a little bit wider. Connect down. Begin to lift up. Arms and hands can be alongside. Maybe use your hands or block under your hips and bridge. If you want to come up for your wheel, you can come up for your wheel. You can play around with any variation you like here. Connected, supported with breath. A deep breath in and a long breath out. Take one more big inhale. And as you exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Come onto your back, soles of your feet together, knees wide for Supta Baddha Konasana. A deep breath in. Allow yourself to empty it out. From here, we'll move into Shavasana. You can set it up in any way that you like. I almost threw in the towel when the tractor started. But then I reminded myself, right? Like I've just reminded us throughout this practice. It is part of our practice. It is part of our life. It is practicing on our mats so that we can move through our life, the challenges especially, with a little more ease and joy, connection. Take one more deep breath in. Empty out. Here you can bring some movement to your body. You might wiggle your fingers and toes, draw your knees to your chest. If you're ready, you can make your way to seated. And if you'd like to take more time in Shavasana, absolutely you can do that. Drawing your hands to your heart. Set your gaze, lower your gaze, or close your eyes. And together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. I'm so glad that we stuck it out through the noise and the distraction. It is so beautiful here. I wish you were here with me, but I'm really grateful that you are out there and here practicing with me. I'm Heather. I'm the Vent Yogi. If you enjoyed this practice in spite of the noise and the distraction, leave a comment below. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. Remember, you can support this free content via my Patreon. There's a link below. If you are looking for longer classes, longer practices, you can check out my website, Sanctuary Power Yoga. There's a link below. Most important, again, thank you for being here today, and take care of yourself. Take care of each other. I'll see you soon.